barbecue and grilling that's made tasty. So today we're going to smoke up some lobster tails, and there's quite a few different ways to do this, but this is one of our favorite ways to do it. It kind of gives you the right type of consistency, and then some of the smoke flavor, if you will, with some other seasonings. And this is a pretty basic, simple one. You can do other things and do it other ways, but this is how we like to do it. If you like this type of content, please subscribe in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. So with that, we'll get after it. This is about a probably 4 or 5 ounce lobster tail. We've done a couple other ones, did them a few different ways, and kind of just settled on this way. So what I'm going to do is, with this guy, I'm actually going to boil it first, and they say about for every ounce, about 1 minute. So we'll do 4 to 5 minutes on this one, and then we'll take it out, and then we'll actually cut it in half, so we get 2 pieces to it. I'll put a little bit of butter on it, and I'll throw it on the smoker for about 15 to 20 minutes, just depending on how much smoke you want. It's easy to over smoke them, so 15 is a safe way to go if you haven't done it before. And we'll put a little butter on it to give it a little bit of flavor. You can add stuff like paprika or garlic salt or whatever you want. Lemon juice, lime juice, if that's what you want. But we keep it pretty basic just to keep the flavors all together. And then one of the tricks here is to take one of these skewers, and I'll cut it off before I put it in the water, but basically you put it through the meat itself lengthwise and then kind of out the tail. And what this helps with is making sure that it doesn't curl up when you boil it, or when you're cooking it. We're going to cut it in half, so we'll take it off, but this will keep it from bunching up, all curling up all at once. And then I'll cut it off here, and I got the water boiling over here, and I've got some salt in there, probably about a teaspoon of salt, just kind of helps flavor it up a little bit. And then I've got some butter that's just warming up in the ramekin there. So we'll drop this in the water, and we'll, in about 4 or 5 minutes, we'll take it off, cut it in half, and then we'll smoke it on the grill. Alright, so we boiled for about 4.5 minutes, and this guy's perfect. You can tell it changed to the nice red color. Kept it nice and flat with the stick. You don't have to do that. It's just kind of one of those things that can make the presentation a little bit better. Because you can see how kind of it's laid straight out, otherwise they kind of bend up. Still not a big deal, just kind of one of the tricks to do, if you want to do that. Don't have to do that. But we take that out. And then for this one, there's a lot of different ways to do this, but I like, because we're going to get some smoke on it, I like to cut it all the way in half. That way I get more of the meat getting more of the smoke. So I'm just going to take scissors, and I'm just going to cut it right from the back all the way through, and do pretty much as straight a line as I can get. So I got basically 2 halves. So there we go. We got 2 halves of this guy now, and it's opened up a bit, so we got the flesh there. And then I'm just going to put some butter on this, and then we're going to put it on the grill for about 15 minutes at 225, so we'll be smoking 225, not a lot of heat. And we'll just add in some of that grilled smoke flavor, and then we'll be good to go to eat them. Alright, put them on the grill. Okay, so we got the grill going. We're going to throw these on, just put them directly on top, and then just put them on there for 15 minutes. It's going to be somewhere between 200 and 225, and it won't overcook them. It should be just right. We'll have that nice smoky flavor, but not over smoked, and this will be good to go. Alright, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, so we've had our lobster tails on there for 15 minutes, and they came out just right. I went ahead and took one out. I just kind of peeled the meat out of it to kind of give you an idea, then left this one in. This one's actually my wife's. I already had mine earlier because I was trying some different stuff to see different ways of doing it, so I can only take a little bite. But one thing that you might want to add to it, you don't have to, is some paprika. Just makes it nice for the presentation. And this is the smoked paprika, so I like it to go with this and give it a little more flavor. And I've got some drawn butter here, so I'll give it a whack and see what it is. But like I said, I can only take a little bite of this because it's the wife's. That's really tasty. So I highly recommend doing it this way. It's not too chewy, it's nice and tender, it's not over smoked, it's just got the right amount on it. So, you know, this is a really good way to do it. There's other ways to do it, but this is one of the ways that we really enjoy it. So, if you like this type of content, please subscribe in the lower right hand corner, and thanks for watching. It's all yours.